and we can start. Please find a spot in your space. Bring awareness to your body, your head, your chest, your shoulders, your abs, your bum, your legs, your knees, and your feet. Bring the shoulders down. We're starting by saying yes with the head, looking down and up only as far as it feels comfortable. And let's say no, looking side to side without moving the shoulders. And coming back to center, we'll go ear to one shoulder and then ear to the other shoulder. Nice. Into our shoulder rolls, so head to center, shoulder rolls going backwards. Nice, keep rolling backwards. And let's roll forward. Getting into our arm flexion, so arm goes up and down. Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I want to understand. And switching sides. Into the hugs in front. Very nice. Next up, we have cat-cow. Option to do that standing or sitting. If you're sitting, you can stay there. If you're sitting, hands on the knees, rounding the back and arching the back. If you're standing, same thing. Or if you find that that puts a lot of pressure on your back, find a wall, put your hands on the wall, similar to your push-up position. And we're doing rounding and arching the back. Very nice. Let's come back to center. We are going to do our shoulder blasts next. Again, if you want to stay seated, you can. If you want to stand up for that one, you can as well. So you decide. starting with our hands right in front of us, palms facing the ceiling, hands in a fist, elbows bent at 90 degrees, shoulders down away from the ears. We're rounding the back and bringing the elbows as far away from us as possible. So we're pushing the elbows forward, trying to keep the shoulders down. Let's go down with the arms by your side, coming all the way back behind, squeezing the shoulder blades behind you, but also keeping the shoulders away from your ears. Think long neck here, long, long, long. Get your arms straight back behind you. Nice. Trying to get the arms as high as you can behind you. And let's make a big arm circle to bring the arms right in front. We're going to reach forward with one arm and come back, reach forward with the other. And come back, bring both arms above the head. Same thing, we're reaching with one arm. Coming back, switching, reaching with the other. And coming back and bringing everything down. Shake it if you need to. If you are sitting, this is your time to stand up. We are going to get our feet a little bit wider than hip width for this time around. Hands on the hips and hip circles. You don't have to make this big because your legs are a little bit wider. See how it goes? We're trying some hip circles. And switching sides. Very nice. And coming back to center, finding your support, one foot in front of the other. We're bending and straightening that front leg. And switch sides. And let's come back to center, still holding on to your support hand or other hand on the hip, one foot by the ankle. We open and close, or we make it bigger for external hip rotation. And let's switch sides.
There is nothing that is wrong in wanting you to stay here with me. I know you've got somewhere to go. Won't you make yourself at home and stay with me? And don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to?
And let's come back to center, shake it, do whatever you need to do, maybe get some water. And you want to get your weights. So I would say small ones if you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pounds. What am I going to do? I'm going to use 3 pounds, but we'll see how it goes. If it gets too much, feel free to get rid of the weights. If you don't have the weights, don't worry about it. We can do all of these exercises without them. The first thing, and then if you have cans, that works as well. We are going to start with cardio. We have 3 exercises that each have 2 versions of them. So we have technically 6 exercises. We will do 30 seconds, approximately 30 seconds each. So that is 3 minutes of movement only. So see how it goes. By having the weights, it might make it, those are all exercises we've done before, but by having the weights, it might make it a little bit more difficult. So let's see, what happens and how much we can do. So starting with very easy, we are starting with marching. So we're going to march with our hands or weights in our hands, and we're pumping the arms. You can keep your arms up here, elbows bent at 90 degrees, or you can keep your hands down. You see which version you want to do. You might not want to go as fast as what we usually do because we have the weight. You might feel a little bit of a difference, particularly as we keep going with these exercises. Okay, next up, we're going to do some bicep curls. So the feet stay the same, both arms come down, and then they bend at 90 degrees or even more, bending at the elbows, just up and down. If it's too much or if you find that you're getting tired, you can go 1 arm at a time, right? See how it goes. Both arms or 1 arm at a time. Notice that you might start getting tired already just because we have a little bit of weight. Hey. Very nice. Next up, we're going to do some squats. So we'll need our chair. And so squats, option to keep your hands close to your chest or your hands by your side. We're just going to sit down and stand up. That's it for now. Now remember, we have a few more pounds added because of the weight. Might feel a little bit of a difference in your squats. Make sure you're breathing. Nice. Good. An option to keep your hands right in front of you or to have your hands down. Depending on which chair you're using, that might also be a little bit different. Next up, we're continuing with the legs, but we're going to try and keep our hands right in front here, right? So hands here, we try and sit down and stand up. If that's too much, we can come up, bring the hands down, sit down, stand up, bring the hands up and back down. So see how it goes, right? If you're able to keep your hands up in front the whole time, yay, but maybe not. Both are fine. We're just trying to see what we can do with the weights. Nice. Keep breathing, keep moving. We're almost there. Next up, we have standing, potentially sitting if you want. We're going to do some punches. So feet a little bit wider than hip width, hands close to your face, and we're punching, bringing the palm down every time as you're punching. Take your time here, right? See how the weight affects how you're moving. You don't want to twist your torso too much either. Careful with the spine. Nice. And keep breathing. And just to finish this off, we're going to do some jacks. So with your hands, if you want to relax your arms just a little bit, feet are together, legs go out, and then we're going to do opposite arm comes up. Opposite arm to the leg that goes out. Nice. Very nice. And again, if the weights are too much, don't worry about it, or you can make it smaller, just coming out to the side. Nice, we're almost there. We got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Put the weights down, walk it off. Notice how the weights have changed a little bit. So we've done all of those exercises before, but the weight do something slightly different. Okay, breathe, get some water maybe. Now, for our circuit, we are going to use the weights in some of our exercises. First exercise is going to be a heel raise. 2 options. Easier option, we can do that seated with your weights, right? You're gonna grab your weights, you're going to sit down, you're going to put your weights on or close to your knees, right? You can't see me, but let's see if you can see better this way. So from here, knees at 90 degrees, torso is nice and tall. We're going to come up onto the toes and then back down. Up onto the toes and down. Option number 2, you can do the same thing, but standing up. 2 options here, so feet are hip width. You can try, if you have enough balance, to do that without holding on to a support, or you can get rid of one weight, hold on to a support, and do the heel raises right here. Okay, we are here for 1 entire minute, and let's go. Notice that I will give you the halfway mark. If you are holding on to your support and you only have 1 weight, we'll switch halfway through. If you're okay with the weights, both weights right here, we'll just go like this. If you feel like halfway through you are, or at some point you get tired, you can sit down as well if you are doing it standing up. Very nice. If you are doing it on one side, we are halfway, so you want to switch it. Nice. Taking your time, abs are tight, shoulders are down, slightly squeezed behind you, maybe your bum is tight as well. Keep going, keep breathing. We got 10 more seconds. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Very nice. You can put your weights away for now. Just make sure that when you put them away, don't leave them hanging out on the floor. That's the easiest way to trip and fall. I have done that, so just letting you know. Even though my weights are all green and my other pair is yellow, somehow that does not matter. Okay, next exercise is going to be our push-ups. We are going to do 2 push-ups, 2 jacks, meaning we push for 1, we push for 2, feet come together, 1 leg out, both arms come out, 1 leg on each side, and then we go again, 2 push-ups, 1 jack, other jack. We're here for 1 minute. You can start whenever you're ready. So we push for 2, 1 jack, 2 jack, very nice. For the jack, you can use both hands or one arm at a time, whichever one you prefer when you're getting your leg out to the side. Oh, and some people are doing the actual jumping jacks. I like it. I won't tell who it is. Very nice. Amazing. Keep going, keep breathing. Just pay attention how you're feeling. You're more than halfway through. Wow. Good job, people. Haha. I can see yesterday was World Women's Day. It has affected us in a phenomenal way. We're doing great. Keep going, keep going. We got 2 and 1 and breathe and relax. Take your time. This looked phenomenal. Good job, people. Nice. And breathe. If you want to do a little bit more, you can always march it out in between the exercises. If not, take your time. Get some water, tea, coffee, liquid. Breathe. Next up, we are going to do a bird dog, but I would like you to try to do it on a chair. If you can't, that's okay. But I'll give you 2 options for the chair bird dog. Option 1, holding, this is going to be the easier version, holding the back of the chair, stepping back just a little bit, but making sure you're still in a straight line from your shoulders to your heels, right? You don't want to get your bum sticking out. You don't want to arch your back right here. So right here, just be careful that the chair is stable. Maybe hold on in the middle of the chair so that you have more balance. One leg goes out, opposite arm comes up. You come back and you switch. So that is your first option. Option 2, bent over the chair, right here. You bend your legs as well, back is straight again, same idea. One leg goes back, arm in front and back, just make sure your chair is stable. We are going to be here for 45 seconds. Pick your position and let's go. Nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Bum is tight. Oh yeah. That's looking great. Good job. Think about using your bum when you get the leg back, if you can. And trying to reach with the arm, you want to reach right in front of you or as far away from your shoulder, so you want your hand going as far away from your shoulder as possible. 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Good. Breathe. Next up. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go through the next exercises and then we'll do some more stuff. But yes, so next exercise, without your chair, you'll see you may need your chair at some point. Without your chair, but with your weights. Weights are going to be by your side, potentially a little bit in front of you, depending on how much you're moving. Feet are going to be wider than hip width, with your toes pointing out, right? Not forward, toes pointing out. And we're going to do the beginning of a big wave with the legs. So we're going to go bending the leg, going side to side. And then again, if it's too much to keep the weights by your side, bringing them in front might help. Now, see how it's feeling. If you find that it puts a lot of pressure on your knees, you can always bring a chair to help support keep going while I show you. You can get your chair, put the weights on the chair, same thing, and going side to side, but then it gives you some option to get a little bit of support from the chair. Nice. And let's come back to center, breathe and relax. We're going to do one more set here, with or without your chair, but I'm going to add some bicep curls. We'll shake your legs first. We're not going to be here for long. So we're going to start, same start position. We're going to do a bicep curl, either alternating or together, meaning we bend the elbows and we bring them back, and then we go one side, other side with the legs, and then we bend the elbows, or we do 1 and 2, you decide, and then one leg, other leg, right? Bending the elbows, one leg, other leg. Nice. Bending the elbows, taking your time here. Good. Almost there. Very nice. We got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Shake it off. Our next exercise is going to be using weights. So we'll need to keep the weights close to us. However, or in addition, you can do this one standing or sitting. If you find that you feel a lot of pressure on your lower back, please sit down. What we are going to do is standing up or sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are down, with a potential front lean of your torso, but you don't have to. You'll see that you'll feel enough of that by just keeping your torso nice and tall. Shoulders are down, shoulders will be squeezed, or shoulder blades will be squeezed slightly behind you. We're just going to bring both arms back, right? Back together and then back to center. So arms go back, straight, and then coming back to center. Arms go back, nice. Squeezing the shoulder blades here, very nice. And then again, option, if you want to lean a little bit forward, it'll just add a little bit more work to the back of the arms, the back of the shoulders, the back, the actual back. Back of the arms, I said, yes, triceps. Nice. Keep going, keep squeezing. And let's come back to center and shake it. Our next one is going to be similar, but not the same. Start position, middle of the position is the same. So we're going to start shoulders down, shoulder blades are squeezed, arms go back. We keep the arms back and we're going to squeeze in behind us. Right, squeeze the arms together. You want to think about this movement coming from your shoulders. So the reason your arms are moving is because you're squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. Nice. And breathe. Good. Take your time here. You got 3, 2, 1, and come back to center and shake it. You can get rid of one weight. Our next exercise will only have one weight, or both if you want to take a little bit of a rest. You can, I find that sometimes I feel that in my neck a little bit, so you can do some neck rotation. You can do some bending of the arms or whatever you feel like you want to do. Next exercise is a balance exercise. We are going to do, I'll give you 3 options for this one. Option 1, easiest version, both feet planted down on the floor. right? Shoulders are down. We're just going to lift the arm out to the side, however high your weight allows you to, right? The heavier the weight, the harder this is going to be, right? We are going to stop at approximately shoulder height though, right? And then coming back down. If your weight is quite heavy, you go only out to the side halfway and then coming back, right? So that's exercise or option one or version one. The second one, we're going to bring the body weight. So we'll need the weight. Let's all get the weight on the right hand. We're going to get our body weight onto the left leg. The right leg doesn't have to come off, right? You can keep the right leg on the floor, but the weight, the body weight is on the left leg. And we're going to do the same thing with the arm. That will require a little bit more core work. And then your final option is actually lifting off the leg, holding to the support or not, and we're going to go out to the side and back, right? We're going to do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. We'll take a 15 seconds break in between. You can set yourselves up, so either body weight on both feet, on one foot, or completely off. You decide, holding on or not to a support. We are going to start right here. Arm goes out and come back. Very nice. Arm goes out and back. Beautiful. Shoulder here stays down. You want your shoulders as far away from your ears as possible the whole time. Beautiful. Keep going, keep breathing. Nice. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out of it, shake it and relax. Very nice. Take your time here. We're switching sides, so make sure you switch the weight and you switch what leg you're going to go on. So weight on the right, in the right hand. Sorry, your dumbbell or your actual weight on your left hand, and then your body weight on your right leg. And let's go. Arm goes out to the side and comes back. Nice. Shoulders down, or both shoulders technically. Nice. Abs are tight. We're looking straight in front if we can. Nice. We got 3, 2, 1, and shake it and relax. Very nice. Okay. Next up, you can get rid of your weight. Careful to put them somewhere safe so you not leaving them on the floor so you don't trip over them. We are going to do a little bit of walking. So we're going to walk the line. Couple steps forward, couple steps back. If you have more space, go nuts and you can do more forward and back. We are starting, actually, let's just start normal walking forward and back. Holding on to your support close by if you want. We're just walking forward and back. Nice. Once we have that, and this is feeling okay, we are going to try and walk on a line, as if you were doing a tightrope kind of thing, right? One foot right in front of the other. And then same when you go back. Nice. Now we're going to shake it off. We're going to walk normal in the sense that we're going to not walk that line, but each foot stays in its own line. But we're going to try and walk on our heels. Walking on the heels, walking on the heels. Hey. Nice. Careful, just trying to touch the heels down on the floor. Usually pushing the bum back will help a little bit with the balance here. Nice, and shake it off. We're going to try and do the same thing, but walking on our toes. Like ballerinas or something. Trying to get as high on our toes as we can. Nice, and shake it off. Now, we're going to do, I want to call it normal walking, but I don't know how normal it is. So we're going to walk and going heel toes, right? So as you put your foot in front, you're going to go heel first and then toe, and heel and toe. And really think about heel to toe. And then when you're coming backwards, you're going to try, you won't you won't be able to put your heel down first. So we're going to go the opposite. We're going to go toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Forward is heel, toe, heel, toe, 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 heel, toe, and backwards is toe, heel, toe, heel. Nice. Now we're going to go toe, heel, forward and back. So as you go forward, you're going to put your toes first and then the heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel. That kind of looks like a horse. And then going back, same idea. You still want to get your toes down first. But basically, we're trying to let our bodies know that there are different ways that we can walk and different positions we can put our ankles as we're walking. And the last one for the road, we're going to walk side to side. So you're going to turn 90 degrees, body nice and straight. We're going to go out to the side and back in, out to the side and back in. Your toes are facing straight in front of you the whole time. And then when you're done one way, you come back the other way. Try to do the same amount of steps one way and the other with the same distance. I know that can be hard because we tend to favor one leg over the other, but something to think about. And I don't care about toe heels or heel toes here. If you want to alternate, feel free. Nice. We got 3, 2, 1, and shake it and relax. Amazing. Good job. Next up, and I guess last thing before we stretch, we got our 4 minutes challenge. 4 minutes, only 3 exercises. Exercise number 1 is going to be using your chair. So you want to grab your chair. We are going to do same as the last time we did the challenge. We sit down, we stand up, one knee up, coming back, we sit down, we stand up, other knee comes up. We're going to go for the magic number today is 6 repetitions, right? So we're going to do 6 squats, meaning 1 knee or 3 knee ups per side. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, standing up. You can do that one seated if you want. Starting with your hands by your side, one hand at a time is going to come in front, big arm circle, and coming back, and then switching other arm, big arm circle. So arms are down by your side, and then you come up in front. Important to think, so this is your reverse crawl or whatever that's called in, is it butterfly in swimming, right? I don't want you to come forward here. I want you to go back. And we're going to go 3 per side, that's 6 overall. And then final one, we do our punches, starting with your hands in front of you. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we start again, right? So squats with 1 knee up, times 6. Arm circle backwards, times 6. And punches, times 6. We have 4 minutes. We cycle through. There's going to be quite a few cycles here. This is your last exercise of the day. So you do however much, like you go however crazy you want to go. And let's get started. So squat with 1 knee up. We go for 6. Go at your own pace here. And remember, we have 4 minutes of movement. So the goal is not to go too crazy, at least at the beginning. It's to be able to sustain your movement. When you're done with your 6, you go with your arm circle backwards. Taking your time, doing what you can. And when you're done with your 6 arm circles, we go punches. Nice. And when you're done with your punches, you go back to your squats. You've got squats. Nice. And then we've got arm circle backwards, and then punches times 6. Taking your time, do whatever you can. We got 6 squats with 1 knee up, 6 arm circles, and then 6 punches. Keep going, keep moving. We are just over a minute and a half in. We are getting to the halfway mark. Take your time, do whatever you need. If you want to go slower, if you want to take a little bit of a break, if you want to march it out, you're allowed. This is all good. But this is your last push. So see how it goes. Don't push too hard, but try and push it as much as your body can take it today. We are halfway. So this is your 2-minute mark. So keep breathing. Notice if maybe you need to go a little bit slower. We got 6 squats with 1 knee up, 6 arm circles, and 6 punches. I find the squats being the hardest here. So maybe when you get to the other exercises, you definitely want to breathe a little bit more. Maybe you also want to breathe in between each exercise. This is fine. You can take like a few seconds or maybe more. Very nice. Keep going, keep breathing. 6 squats with 1 knee up, 6 arm circle backwards, and 6 punches. Very nice. Keep breathing, slow and steady. That's the name of the game. Beautiful. Amazing. Keep going, keep going. You're doing so great. I love this. Woohoo! There, we have 1 minute left. This is your last minute of movement, and then we are doing some stretching. Make sure you're breathing, make sure you're feeling okay. If you do need to take a break, that's fine. If you feel like you can do more, we got 45 seconds left. So maybe you want to go a little faster, or maybe you want to take a little bit of a break. So see how it goes. Keep breathing, keep moving if you can. We got 30 seconds left. We're almost there. Very nice. Keep going, keep going. If you have something a little bit more left in you, you got 20 seconds left. See how it goes. Maybe you want to go a little faster. Maybe you want to try and finish off this last round. You got 10 more seconds here. Keep breathing. Keep going. You rock, ladies. And breathe and relax. Very nice. Take your time here. Maybe walk it off. Maybe sit down and catch your breath. Maybe get some water. See how it's going. Take your time. You did phenomenal. This was great. Breathe. Maybe you want to walk it side to side. Maybe you just want to walk it off a few steps forward, a few steps back. Nice. While we rest, let me tell you that I started growing some stuff. Let me show you my nasturtium. Look! I got flowers, not flowers. I got leaves and they're pretty. And I have another one growing later on, but they're very leggy, I think, because it's cold and there's not a lot of sun. But I got my special light. So the growing season has already started. Okay, breathe. Hopefully we're feeling better. We're going to do a little bit of stretching. We are actually going to start standing and then we're going to sit down relatively quickly. So standing stretches, we're stretching the calves and the quads. So starting facing your support, one leg in front of the other. You're just bending the front leg and holding it there. Very nice. Keep going, keep breathing. And let's switch sides. And let's come out of it. Holding onto your support still, we're grabbing the leg behind. Now, if you do want to do the one seated, this one seated, you can as well. Option to get one bum cheek off the floor, one leg in front, other leg back, and we are stretching the back leg here. Yes, about my nasturtium, the only reason I'm growing them is because I can eat them later. I am looking into a lot of the edible flowers because that's what I want to do this summer. Grow some flowers and then have some nice food. And let's switch sides or switch leg. And let's come out of it and let's sit down on our chair. Okay. Whenever we're sitting down, we're starting with a cat-cow. So we're putting the hands on the knees, rounding the back, and then arching it. Now, if you feel like one position is better than the other, hold it. Do whatever your body needs to right here. Very nice. Coming back to center, we are going to grab the back of the chair or interlace the fingers behind you. And we're going to open up the chest, stretching the chest as much as we can here. And let's come out of it. Let's do our hamstring stretch. So one leg straight, the other one is bent. First, starting with the torso nice and tall, we are going to lean forward with a nice straight back as much as we can. That means we might not be able to go too low, and that's okay. Still trying to keep the chest open. And let's go all the way down. Stretching it even more. Maybe letting go of the head or doing some small head movements, saying yes, saying no, circles. And let's come back and switch leg. Take your time here. Do whatever you need to do. We're switching leg first. Nice tall back, straight back. We lean forward with the straight back. And we're going all the way down as low as we can go with a rounded back. That is fine. You want to let go of the head or maybe saying tiny yeses and nos with the head or circles. And let's come up. We're going to do our tricep stretch that we haven't done in a long time or ever, I don't know. We're going to bring one arm up above the head or as high as we can, bending the arm. The second arm is going to grab the elbow and push it back, either out if you can, or potentially push it back right in front here if that's too much. And let's come back and switch it. Shake the arms if you need to. Other arm goes up, bending the elbow. Second arm grabs the arm and pushes it back. And let's bring this down. Let's take a deep breath in. Both arms come all the way up. We're going to reach up with one arm. Coming back, reach with the other. And come back and big arm circle all the way down. Very nice. Let's do this one more time. Big arm circle all the way up. We're going to open up our legs a little bit. With our arms, they're going to come all the way down in front and all the way down to the floor if we can. Stop before the floor if you feel like you don't want to go too low or you can't. Your body is like, not today or not ever. That's completely fine. Let's roll up slowly. Bring the legs together. Last time, big arm circle up, breathing in. And the biggest arm circle coming down, breathing out. Nice. 2 shoulder rolls going back. And you are all done for today. Congratulations. It's always a pleasure to see you. It is nice and sunny outside, so I hope you go enjoy, and I will see you next time.